Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Whether you live in the north, or the west, or the south, or the east, whether you're black or you're white, whether you're rich or poor, whether you're dead or alive, we all have one thing in common. The earth is our common home. And therefore, trees, being the lungs of the earth, provide survival for the earth. My name is Otuo-Akyampong Boakye. I am the president and founder of Eco Warriors Movement. And today, I walk you through my life journey as a kid till now. Growing up as a young boy in my community, I'm a Ghanaian from the Ashanti region and Kumasi, to be precise. And the name Kumasi itself, translated in English as under the Kuma tree, is about trees. I remember history tells me that in 1961, when Queen Elizabeth, visited Ghana for the first time, she named Kumasi the Garden City. Perhaps because of the wonderful greenery she saw. She was startled by how humanity lived with trees in harmony. There are wonderful places in my community when I was a kid that were marked out by trees. The boundaries of roads were demarcated by trees. And so we had places like Mango Road, which was full of mangoes. We had other places. Personally, my hometown is called Bisiase, translated in English as under the kola tree. Trees defined our socialization as a people. It gave us identity. I remember in my childhood days, all the kids in my community would gather and group ourselves and go mango hunting. We climbed mango trees, plucked mangoes, ate to our full, and sent the rest home for our parents and the elderly people. This was how I learned teamwork. This was how I learned to compete in the positive way. Competition that will end up in collaboration. And little did we know that as we were eating the mangoes, we were balancing our diet. Maybe I have a sharp memory because of the mangoes I ate in those times. That notwithstanding, there were wonderful moments when we were chasing butterflies, ladybirds, and other birds that had their habitat on these trees. I remember one time I had to fall and break my leg because I was so enthused with the beauty of a butterfly I saw I needed to catch the butterfly. So were all other kids in my community. Trees defined our socialization. And always, it made us who we were. And it brought the spirit of group living. You see, even in the word ill, I-L-L, when the I is changed to we, that is W-E, it becomes war. That is the therapeutic nature of living in groups. And that is how my community did, because trees offered us that opportunity. I remember once again that when I was a kid, I never needed a natural alarm. The soothing sound, the rhythmic noise that the birds made at dawn were enough to wake us up and prepare us for the academic work ahead. It was soothing. It was very beautiful. I remember we could wake up at 5 a.m. just to listen to the birds sing. And it prepared our minds, our bodies, for the academic work as kids we were going to school to face. I'll always remember those days. And I ask myself, will my children also enjoy what I enjoyed in my childhood days? And that is the motivation for starting the Eco Warriors movement. So that other young people could be trained on sustainable development, that we should be able to grow trees. And yes, for us, we talk about growing trees and not planting trees. We say, after planting the tree, you should give it that monitoring skill. You should be able to monitor the tree from that time that you planted till it grows to become a big tree. Then you can enjoy its benefits. Trees are wonderful. They provide us all we need. As a scientist, Trees are able to absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Trees are able to give oxygen to refresh ambient air. Trees sequester carbon from the atmosphere, thereby mitigating climate change. Trees are just wonderful creatures. And as they defined my socialization in my childhood days, I want to charge us all gathered here today, young ones, that let us take this mantle upon ourselves. Let us know and always believe that the environment we see today is not an inheritance that was bequeathed to us by our ancestors, but rather it is a resource that we have borrowed from the future generation, that we have borrowed from posterity, and then we shall give back to posterity. What kind of gift do you want to give to posterity? What kind of resource do you want to give to posterity? Will you be happy when we are handing over the environment and the earth back to posterity, or we will live under the consciousness of guilt? That is why you have to act today. That is why you have to join us grow trees. That is why you have to join us talk about the importance of trees and why we need trees in our communities. The importance of trees can never and ever be underestimated because trees make us who we are. And always remember, when the forest survives, humanity enjoys. Thank you.